Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, a few things I want to talk to you about. There is a winner to the contest. I'll let you know who the winner is at the end of this video. That's first. Second of all, we got a receiver out here balling, doing crazy catches that I definitely got to talk about. And there's a certain quarterback that cracked the first team. So definitely got to talk about that. So we have a lot of stuff to cover. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is this receiver that is doing it up for us in OTAs. And you already know who that receiver is. It's DJ Moore, the first round pick. He's been balling, all right? First of all, he's been catching everything, which is obviously great. And you know what I'm saying? He has very good hands. He's a very good route runner. But today he made a spectacular one-handed grab. You know what I'm saying? He skied in the air, caught the pass, and he drug his feet. He's been tearing it up. I'm really happy to see it, whatever. I don't want to overstate things, but I think he can have Odell Beckham type impact on our team, man, because from what, like, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I've had people in my comment section saying DJ Moore was a baller. And you know what I'm saying? I wasn't too high on him. I admit that. I wasn't too high on him, whatever. I see him as a good route runner and stuff like that, whatever. But I wanted kind of like a vertical threat to take over for Torrey Smith. But man, I'm not gonna lie. If he has like Odell Beckham type impact, or even Jarvis Landry impact on the Dolphins, which he was a baller, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll be good enough. You know what I'm saying? I think he, like, from what I've seen from him in OTAs, and mind you, I want to pump the brakes. This is OTAs. And it's not, you know, in preseason or the regular game, but, you know what I'm saying, you can see a person's catch radius, their, you know what I'm saying, their hands, if he was dropping passes left and right. And now, mind you, obviously things change when there's pressure on them, you know, when there's corner on them, stuff like that, whatever. And we'll see all that more in training camp and, you know what I'm saying, in preseason. But from what I'm seeing right now, he catches really good balls, he runs really good routes, and his catch radius is pretty high. Because the ball was kind of, he's 6 foot, but the ball was pretty high. He jumped up in the air, caught it, and drug his feet. And I like the dragging the feet thing because it shows awareness. You know what I'm saying? It shows that he knew where he was at. He's just, you know, he understood what the situation was, and he automatically drug his feet to stay in bounds. So hopefully he does that in the season, which I think he will. But I'm impressed, man. I apologize for my DJ Moore faithfuls that are in my comment section saying, you know, he's gonna be a baller and he's the one we should pick. You guys. You probably was right. You know what I'm saying? I like the DJ Chark. I've been, you know, adamant about this. I've said it from jump. And I think he's going to be a good player. But I think I might have been looking at the wrong DJ, man. I think DJ Moore might be, I'm pretty sure DJ Moore might be better than DJ Chark now. Because not only is he has the speed, which is he ran a 4.2, well, 4.44 basically. 4.42, that's what he ran. But he ran a 4.4. He has a route running ability. He has good hands. And he has a good catch radius. He's jumping up and catching passes like that. And he has the awareness to know where he's at in the field and to drag his feet and get 2 feet in bounds. He's looking pretty good, man. But like I said, it is only OTAs. So we're going to pump the brakes a little bit. But he's impressing me so far. From what I'm hearing and from everybody saying, he's impressing everybody. You know what I'm saying? They even put the video on NFL.com so y'all can go check it out if y'all want to see it. Definitely impressing me. And the second thing I want to talk about is a certain cornerback that was a second round pick that has been getting first team reps, you know what I'm saying, recently, or just, you know, this OTAs, and that's a good sign. Donte Jackson has been getting first team reps, you know, initially they was kind of breaking them in, you know what I'm saying. They had him and Rashad Golden playing with the third team. I'm pretty sure to get acclimated with the playbook and everything like that, whatever. But now they're giving them extended time with the first team, which is really good. That's a very good sign in my opinion. And they got him outside, you know what I'm saying? They got him as outside corner, not in the slot, so that's also pretty impressive. I'm pretty sure they feel comfortable with him being on the outside. I'm pretty sure if he is playing outside corner, they're going to have him on the speedsters because of his speed. And I like that, man. You know, he's a talker. I think he's going to be a good player for us. And I was kind of upset when I heard they had him working with the third team because I'm like, I'm a big proponent of if we spend a high draft pick on a player, I want him to impact immediately. Now, mind you, second team I would be okay with. But third team was like, come on, man. Like, he's not going to be a third teamer. So, I'm happy that he, you know, is getting first team reps. They got Ross Cockrell in the second team. And I was kind of surprised by that. Like initially, I thought it was going to be Ross Cockrell was going to be on the left side, but they say he's playing pretty good too. But obviously, I think Donte Jackson's the one they're leaning towards. So I'm happy about that cornerback situation. I think Donte Jackson. I think his only issue will be intercepting the ball because he hasn't intercepted the ball a lot in college. I think he has the ability to, but he's more of a pass defender. I want him to get better at that because. I feel like James Bradbury is the same type of player. He tends to bat balls down and swap balls and actually intercept them. And we need interceptions, man. We need turnovers. That's what we need. That's what we need. I'm pretty sure that's why we got him. Hopefully he can, get better at that aspect because in college he wasn't picking the ball off that much. He was more batting the ball down than picking the ball off. And also, for my Rashad Golden people out there, Rashad Golden got a pick 6, man, in the OTAs. He did a real good job. But it was on the second team. He picked off Garrett Gilbert. But he took it to the house, man. So hopefully, man, he can rise his ranks to the first team also. I wouldn't be mad at it, man, because obviously, like I said, I like Mike Adams. I like Denora Cersei, whatever. They're probably cool guys, but I think, Mike Adams is kind of older. And Denora Cersei, I wasn't too high on him either. So we'll see what happens. Maybe, I don't think he's going to break first team right now. I think, maybe during the preseason or in the regular season, depending on how Nora Cersei and Mike Adams play, they might make that switch, but we'll see how that goes. But I think he's going to be a good impact player for us. Even if he doesn't start, I think he'll be a good, relief player. And I think he'll be pretty good, man. I think he'll be a hard hitter. I think he might, might get a pick or two. We'll see how it goes. But another topic I want to talk about, which kind of surprised me, is that Torrey Smith talked about the new anthem protest policy and how he felt about that, whatever. And there was some points he said that I do agree with, man. I do agree with, like, the narrative change. Now everybody's saying that the protests for, they're protesting the military or going against the military or going against the flag. And he was like, that's not what the protest was about. It was about police brutality. That was the initial, reason. That's what it was for. And the NFL kind of like blurred the lines and made it seem it was about something that it wasn't about. So I do agree with him on that. And, there's some other things he said that I definitely agree with. But I'm surprised because, I kind of seen the Panthers organization as an organization that didn't really get into that type of stuff. Even when the anthem protesters were going on, the only person who did anything was Julius Peppers. And I'm not, obviously I have no issue with that. But it's just like, I thought the Panthers organization wasn't the type to really, act on that stuff and, whatever. So maybe because, he's from obviously other teams, the Ravens, the Eagles, he, felt the right to speak on that. And I'm happy that, Ron Rivera gave him the platform or allowed him to do it, whatever. And he's probably not going to get reprimanded or anything for speaking his mind. But I also feel like, maybe that's also because of the ownership, because I think David Tipper and his whole mindset, because I think Jerry Richardson was more of the, focus on football type. I think David Tipper might be a little bit more lenient, and that's because he comes from the Pittsburgh Steelers organization, which we all know they say whatever they want. The Pittsburgh Steelers, under Mike Tomlin, they cause issues. They, talk about all the players' contract situations. They do all types of stuff, record themselves in the locker room. Now, hopefully, it doesn't get that bad. I don't want players recording themselves in the locker room and doing all that type of stuff because I think it is kind of a distraction. I understand that, but I do think if you have a platform, you should be able to express how you feel because just like how D'Angelo Williams expressed his breast cancer awareness thing with his mom and all that stuff there, which I commend and I support it wholeheartedly. I feel like if you have an issue, you should be able to come to the light and speak about it. Just because it's something that you feel like strongly about. So I'm interested in that. I'm happy about that he had the platform, and I'm happy he gave his insight. And I do agree, saying that initially the protest was fizzling out. I think it was kind of the fire was dying down on it because Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reid were in the league. They were not continuing it. A lot of players were like, okay, they were kind of like over it. And now he said that this is going to stir up some more issues because now they're telling the players that they can't do it, which is going to make some of the players do it because of that. And I think he's kind of right. It's one thing that if you don't pay attention to it, but when you tell people they can't do something, a lot of people go out their way to do it in spite of that on purpose. Because nobody likes to be told what to do. So I do understand what he's saying about that, but I do agree that it kind of went off the rails as far as what they're portraying is about. It was all about police brutality, and I mean, I'm happy that, you know, he spoke about it and shed his light on it, and hopefully things don't get too crazy. But I understand if, you know, players want to do their thing. I mean, it's their right, they're allowed to do it, but we'll see how it goes from here. And I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. I think a lot of players, maybe not on the Panthers, but in general, will, you know, feel some type of need to do something and protest and you know, whatever have you. And if that's, you know, I'm not mad at it at all, because again, that's your right. But I think the NFL made a bad move with that, because now I feel like you gave it new life. You know what I'm saying? By making this rule, you gave it new life and you caused a bigger issue than you should have. So, Torrey Smith, thank you for, you know, giving your, you know, insight or whatever. And I don't know, man. Hopefully, like, things don't go too crazy, but we'll see what happens. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, get in the comment section, tell me how you feel about the DJ Moore catch, man. What I want you guys to do, I want you to get in my comment section and say one word for it, like spectacular, wow, amazing, you know, dope, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever word you can think of, one word to describe that, you know, that catch, because it was a great catch. And if you haven't seen it, go to NFL.com, go to, you know, Bleacher Report, and you can see the video of his one-handed catch, because it was amazing. All right. Also, get in the comment section how you feel about Donte Jackson starting, especially starting on the outside corner. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you think he's too small? Get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about that. And tell me how you feel about Torrey Smith speaking his mind. Do you like it? Do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, we should focus on football? Whatever. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Check out the merchandise, LCameraTV. The link, the link is in the description below. Check that out. The Patreon page, that's also in the description below. You know what I'm saying? The link is there. Also, guys, there is a winner to the contest. K. Francis, you know, there was other people who did the answer, but they didn't do a correct answer. They obviously got the answer wrong. And there's other people who messaged me first, but, you know, obviously got the answer wrong. So there's, you know, K. Francis is the one who won. He's the first person to message me on Instagram as a direct message. And he had the right answer, so he won the prize, which is a $25 gift card, a card of Pete Metzelaars, who's the tight end for the 1994 Carolina Panthers, the true 88 or the original 88. That's who it was. He gets a card of him, and he also gets a specialized mug of LCameraTV mug. So, shouts out to him. He's real cool. Thank you for, you know, participating in the challenge and everything, that whatever. I will do more of these, you know, later on, you know what I'm saying? So everybody who didn't get to win, sorry, but there will be more challenges. You will be able to get involved. And also check out my dog Renan Steve's page. That video is in the screen at the end. What else? Is there anything else I want to tell you about? I think that's it. So guys, thank you for support. Share with your Panther family and friends, all the Panther people out there. Share with NFL fans, all of them out there, you know what I'm saying? And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for the support, and I will do more giveaways because I like doing it. I love the interaction. And one more thing, I will be tinkering with the channel. I want to make it more viewer friendly, you know what I'm saying? Things that more pop into the eye, things will be happening, obviously. Last video you guys seen, you know, I did little effects with my yo and all that stuff like whatever. So I will be tinkering with the page. I'm trying to make it a, you know, a better product for you guys, you know, because I like improving the product for you guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys are very supportive, so I like, you know, doing the best I can. And things will be changing a little bit, but I hope you like it, and I will ask you guys in the comment section later. So stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? Things might be switching up a little bit, but you know, trying to make it better for you guys. See y'all next time.